Shaping up to be a good night for baseball in D.C. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. It is a fine night for baseball in our nation's capital, and we're in the new jewel of Washington, D.C., Nationals Park, as MLB The Show gets you set for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this 3-game series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you as we get set for what promises to be an entertaining ball game. Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler are by my side. And Dave, we turn to you. What's the one thing we can watch for in this one?
Well, one young guy that's going to bear watching is Jesus Flores. He's probably not the kind of guy that's ready to garner a whole lot of attention on the national level just yet, but he just might soon. He's one of the younger starting backstops in the league, and I think he's someone to keep an eye on for the future.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And Pudge Rodriguez may be winding up his career, but his bat is still lively. Don't overlook him.
They'll square off against the 6'5" left-hander you see there, a 9-game winner for the Nationals a season ago, John Lennon. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going.
Hanley Ramirez. Oh, yeah.
And we are underway as the first pitch is grounded toward the hole. And that finds its way through, a leadoff single for Ramirez. Cody Ross will stand in for the first time here.
Cody Ross.
In the dirt, but a nice play there by Flores to keep it in front of him. But fortunately, no advance. The 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And an off-speed pitch, low and in. That would have been a perfect count and perfect pitch to run on.
A swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Millage is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out. Manny Ramirez will be the batter. This is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
And that misses 1-1. Now a move over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. Line hard into left. Willingham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Dan Uggla will step in now.
Dan Uggla.
And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And Dutch Nelson's known for being a guy that'll give you that pitch at the knees if you can spot it there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Oh, and he's got a legitimate gripe there. I don't know about that one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and I think he got this one high and deep out to left center field. The outfielders will give this a cursory look, but that one is long gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead. Jeremy Hermida is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And after you serve up a 3-run homer, it's important to snap back quickly. You got to let it go.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And boy, he seems just a little sluggish with that fastball here this inning.
Three runs already home here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Maybe looking for something away. He gave up on that one.
Now here's the pitch. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And Millage will make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. A look there at the Nationals starting lineup as put forth by manager Manny Acta.
And Lastings Millage is a guy to watch this year. If he starts figuring out that strike zone, look out.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, a guy that's won double-digit ball games in 7 of his first 8 seasons, the All-Star right-hander Ben Sheets. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Here comes Lastings Millage into the box as he'll get us started in the home half of the first. Stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Ross is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. There's a look at our umpires for tonight's game. Crew Chief Dutch Nelson works the plate. It'll be Cowboy Joe Watson at first, Woody Kellers at second, and Porter Callahan over at third. Ronnie Belliard steps in now. Goes after the first one here and sends it on the ground for Ugla at second. Throw to first gets him, and Sheets is looking good here. 2 gone. Christian Guzman will dig in here. Swing shot back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Josh Willingham will get his first shot at it here. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
And Willingham watches that one miss, a ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. The Marlins lead it 3-0. Pudge Rodriguez will be the batter.
Ivan Rodriguez.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to bury that slider on the hands, but he started this one much too far inside.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And the pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, they already had success in scoring runs in the first inning, and now they've got a leadoff double here to begin the second.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first cuts here.
Gabby Sanchez.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And when you know a guy's trying to hit one to the right side, that's a good idea to come after him with fastballs in. Swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Bouncing ball back up the middle.
Throw goes to third, and he is in there ahead of the throw, so first and third now to kick off the inning. Ben Sheets will stand in. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. That misses 1-2.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Three-two pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Willingham is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Hanley Ramirez will step in now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. But fortunately, no advance. And, oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0.
And that might be the kind of call you get when you're an all-star. That looked to catch a lot of the plate.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Looked low to me, too.
Off for second. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Belliard for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 4-0. Nick Johnson start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And where you don't have a blow-it-by-you fastball, that's a pitch you have to lean on.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And 2-2.
And this might all be done to set up that changeup again. Let's see if he comes back with it.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Pudge keeps the mask on, and he has it for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone now for Elijah Duke. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Up with it is Ugla, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Austin Kearns will get his first opportunity now. And here's the first pitch. Boy, still some zip to the fastball from Sheets as he gets ahead, no balls and a strike.
Well, if I'm these guys hitting coach, I'm telling you, got to be more patient up there. It's like the whole team caught swing at everything itis.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Yeah, they tried to see if he'd go up the ladder and chase that same pitch again, but this time he thought better.
And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
I don't think my eyesight's that bad. That looked like strike 2 to me.
The 2-1. Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. The throw to third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Runners at the corners now with 1 away as that runner decides he wants to take the chance going first to third on the center fielder's arm, and he makes it there safely.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the former Rule 5 selection catcher Jesus Flores. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Ramirez. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, this is always one of the toughest double plays to turn. Good effort there by the pitcher to get over to first, but the throw's too late and the run comes in to score.
John Lennon will stand in for the first time here. In there at the letters 0-1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
From the stretch. And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Cantu has got it, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Cody Ross is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Cody Ross.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here in the inning for Manny Ramirez. First pitch coming. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and when you leave it up in the hitter's eyes like that, he knows enough not to chase out there.
And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
And it looks like they don't want to give in to Manny here. It's 3-0.
And you got the Big Thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
Here he comes on 3-0. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Dan Ugla will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. You'd love to get him to reach for something.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. But fortunately, no advance. This one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And there to play it is Millage, and that's out number 2. Jorge Cantu will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Settling under it is Willingham, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Florida's out in front, 4-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in is Lastings Millage, the center fielder. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Ross has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ronnie Belliard will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Played there by Cantu. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Christian Guzman will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
And you could see him basically just jumping at that first pitch, and he pulls it into right for the knock.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Josh Willingham. First pitch coming. And this is low, ball 1. Around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 4-1. Jeremy Hermida will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First offering on the way. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And he's missed high with the first 2 pitches in the inning. Doesn't look like he's really loosened back up yet.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And man alive, that looked awfully good from up here. 3-1 though.
Looked pretty good to me, but he's in danger of losing him now.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, "Quit walking, guys, let's go."
Pudge Rodriguez will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Ball 1.
And he's already given up 2 walks in the inning, and he's fallen behind here as well.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And even with 2 walks in the inning, he's still trying to get too cute out there.
Let's get the K.
And Pudge lays off 3 straight. Don't see that too often. It's 3-0.
And with nobody out, I doubt he'll have the green light 3-0.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
is pulled down the third base line. Oh, and he boots it. Gabby Sanchez will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And still nobody out here, so you need to straighten out your location problems in a hurry.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Belly yard for one. On to first, and they get the double play. So two men are gone here in the Florida fourth, and in steps the pitcher Ben Sheets with a chance to help his own cause. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
And he drove in a run his first time through. He could possibly do it again right here.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup, and he'll be even more out in front.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
And a good hitter's count here to try to pick up a 2-out ribby out of the 9-hole.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Nick Johnson will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
And this is one of the few times so far tonight he hasn't started a guy out with strike one.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2.
Trying to work him down the zone. That's just where you need to keep that fastball.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
And Sheets still has a 0 in that walk column, but he's a pitch away from his first right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Elijah Dukes will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Whoa, he may not see one better than that.
Grounded to third. This could be two. To Ugla for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Pitcher's best friend right there. That's a good pick at third to get it started, and then it's right around the horn for two.
Two away now for Austin Kearns. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Four to one our score as we play inning number 4. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Hermida will make the catch and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it 4-1. Hanley Ramirez will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Forward by him.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
A 2-1 offering. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just quick wrist action that time as he gets the barrel out in front and he just yanks this down the line. You can see it rattle out off that 336 sign as he's able to pull in with 2 bases.
Cody Ross will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And that fastball tonight does not seem to have that extra zip to it we're used to seeing.
On the way. Now a fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And standing in, the always dangerous left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to take care of Manny. 2 away. Dan Ugla will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And that's dangerous there. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate away, not on the inside half where the guy can turn on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that got in on him right at the last minute.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I don't think there's any intent there. Just trying to work him in on the last couple of pitches, and this one runs in a little too far.
Jorge Cantu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. To the right side, and Cantu is going to reach on a base hit. Well, here comes National skipper Manny Acta on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for John Lennon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. So a new pitcher set to come on now, and it's the big right-hander Garrett Mock who gets the call. Jeremy Hermida will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And you can bet that his manager will be studying him on the mound to see how he handles himself here.
He's set, now the pitch. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Woo, straight challenge right there.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now with a full count and 2 down, these runners should be on the move here.
Payoff pitch coming. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Florida's out in front, 5-1. Jesus Flores will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And that misses for ball 1.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, credit the number 8 hitter here. When he gets on to lead off an inning, you allow the pitcher to bunt him over. Then it's on to the top of the lineup where they'll have a real strong opportunity to score.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Washington, number 11, Ryan.
Now here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Yeah, trying to run that thing in on the hands. Good eye.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a valuable weapon when you can spot the fastball down there.
1-1 on the way. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
But he's keeping the fastball low at least. That's all right.
Let's go, Nationals.
On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. To Ugla for 1. On to first, a double play.
The trick to turn a double play ball, first man sure, second man quick. Good job there as they get the 6-4-3.
Lasting's Millage will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Ronnie Belliard will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. In the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Let's go, DC!
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins on top, 5-1. And before the Marlins take their turn here in the 6th inning, let's take a moment to check their in-game box score through 5 innings. It's presented by Upper Deck. Jason Bergman will come in and pitch now. Pudge Rodriguez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Very unusual to see him lay off back-to-back pitches because he's normally up there hacking.
And boy, Dutch Nelson not granting any favors behind the plate. Count is 3-0 now.
Just not getting any help in this at-bat. I'd look to catch a hole out of the plate there, but it's 3-0 anyway.
3-0 is on the way. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
He's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
And now he's seen 5 pitches, but he hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Gabby Sanchez will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And we've seen he's been pretty consistent calling that low strike.
Sliced down the line at first. And Johnson takes it to the bag himself for the out. Ben Sheets will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. Swinging a high chopper. Barehanded. Throw on to Johnson will be in time, and with it, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. And before we get to the Nationals here in the bottom of the 6th inning, let's take another look at our in-game box score. Christian Guzman will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Christian Guzman.
First pitch coming. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with 1 bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
Chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Josh Willingham will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Josh Willingham.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And this is the section of the lineup that really needs to start doing something here.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this will be swung on and missed as Willingham falls behind now 0-2.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important.
He's ready now, the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Nick Johnson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and sometimes the tide of an at-bat hinges on an umpire's call. We could easily be 0-1 right now.
Now Johnson will await the 1-0. A fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Ross is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out.
Ball slicing away from him there, but that's a good jump and a good first step as he runs this one down.
Elijah Dukes will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Hanley Ramirez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
That's by him for strike 1.
And he's living dangerously now. He won't keep getting away with that location.
Will be grounded foul down the line at third. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Cody Ross will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Boy, this guy's giving him a real lift out of the pen so far.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
And this is grounded foul wide of Johnson over at first.
Let him swing and miss.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Manny Ramirez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball lined toward right center, and Manny should have himself extra bases.
Well, I mean, this is no surprise. This guy has made a living hitting mistakes like that, and he makes no exception here as he drills it for 2 bases.
Dan Uggla will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Jorge Cantu will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And when it's late in the game and you start getting a bad call or two on the mound, things can go downhill quickly.
And Cantu won't offer it that one either. It's 2-0.
He's really digging his own grave now. He's got to come in here, but he just can't lay it in there.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. But not in time, and 3 runs score.
Man, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching's been awful. The offense has been awful. The managing's been awful. Just a bad performance all around. Uncle, I give.
Jeremy Hermida will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And here's a fastball from Bergman for strike 1.
And this is something we have not seen. He needs to attack a little harder here early in the count.
As this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Willingham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. But it's way late, and he's in there. Pudge Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Dukes will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Marlins lead it 8-1. Austin Kearns will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And I'd imagine with a huge lead now, this will probably be his last inning on the mound.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And he knows it's all about getting on base at this point, so a good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. He'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
And you know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been a big key for him.
So 1 gone for the catcher, Jesus Flores. First pitch on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And this guy's RBI in the second inning still stands as their lone tally of the game.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
In there, 2-1.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
And it misses, 3-1 now.
And that's what that 4-seamer will do. It has a tendency to really rise at the end.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And they've thrown him 5 pitches so far in this at-bat, yet he hasn't found one he's liked yet.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Setting up at the knees that time on 3-2. Let's see how close this thing actually was. Pretty close, but that looked like the right call.
Now here's Freddie Gonzalez, the Marlins manager, making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for Ben Sheets. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Logan Kinsing is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Willie Harris will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22,
And boy, I don't know about this strike zone. That misses high apparently, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and you hate to see a call like that on the very first pitch you throw in the ball game.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Showing some patience off a new pitcher here in the 7th.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Ross is there, 2 gone.
And you can see why he gets a lot of fly balls, a high-riding fastball right here. He's not afraid to work up in the zone, and it worked out okay that time.
Lasting's Millage will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
And this guy's triple earlier in the game stands as their only extra base hit so far.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two and 1. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground down the first base line, and he'll step on first for the out. This side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 8-1. Stephen Shell will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Gabby Sanchez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. In there for strike 1.
And when you're spotting fastballs there, you are tough to hit.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Cameron Maben steps in now.
number 24, Cameron Maben.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a ball outside apparently. 1-1.
Ah, come on already!
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Double play kills the inning.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
In the air to right center. Dukes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Cody Ross will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two out with the man at first. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And through past the dive of Guzman, a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 8-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. Ronnie Belliard will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Christian Guzman will stand in, working on a 3-hit ball game now. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Josh Willingham will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Lays off 1-0.
This crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch-out.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Manny Ramirez will step in to lead things off here. We've played 8 full. Florida's out in front, 8-1. Manny Ramirez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Getting ahead, always a key when you're facing a guy like this.
Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And now I wouldn't put this thing anywhere close.
And good patience there by Manny as he lays off. It's 1-2.
Oh, and how disciplined do you have to be to lay off that pitch on 0-2?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he looks at one that misses for ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here to get the inning underway. Dan Ugla will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Swing, and now this ball's got some carry to it, high and deep out to center. And Millage will make the play out there for out number 1. Jorge Cantu will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle.
Let's go, DC!
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Jeremy Hermida will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you get that first pitch fastball, you better be hacking.
Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. Hitting both sides of the plate here with the fastball. Let's see if they go back away on 0-2.
ball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. But fortunately, no advance. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Marlins on top, 8-1. Nick Johnson will be the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Elijah Dukes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Austin Kearns will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. This is taken outside for ball 1.
And you don't ever want to concede runs, but the key now is going to be getting outs and not worrying too much about those runners.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And looked to be a strike on the monitor up here, but that's why I'm not an umpire. It's 2-1.
Boy, he's about to lose his mind out there on the mound. Bad time to shrink that strike zone now.
Here he comes on 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Sanchez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Jesus Flores will stand in. Base on balls his last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
A little too tight with a grip there. That thing didn't have as much movement.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
And now let's see if he can get just one last double play ball to end it.
Two pitch on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Anderson Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And that one seemed to me, folks, like that might have been a time to get out of here call.
He waits, now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed, so now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
And after 2 hits earlier in the inning, this would be a big letdown if they don't score here.
Misses there, 1 and 2.
And if he's confident in that cutter, he'll go up the ladder on it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this one lacked a little bit of excitement here at the end, but all in all, Matt, this one kept our interest throughout.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. 6 RBIs in the game. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. Join us on the web at MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 8-1. Highlights of our ball game coming your way next. From Washington, D.C., good night, everybody.